Oh, you've taken over Krendar's spot. Welcome back to.
You guys like my new look?
Well, you do kind of have a Krendar look to you.
A little bit.
There you go. Welcome back to Bearded Ramblings, episode 153, where we almost had a bit of a faux pas in terms of tech issues, but it looks like it's been resolved. We are joined, as always, by the Krendar. And
Hello.
Luca, who was meant to be on, asked to be changed till next week, so that's when we'll see him. We wish him well. And we are joined for the first time by... No, that's another Krendar. There we go. There we go. We are joined by Boglim Reacts for the first time. Hello,
Hey.
Bog.
How's it going? Glad to be
Important
here.
it is Boglim Reacts, not Boglim Chronicles.
Yep. You're the silver
Yeah.
medal.
Or is he the other one, the silver medal?
Ooh.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you both made
He's not the
quite...
one here right now.
Yeah.
This champion is.
True. You made it to the big times. Forget DP. Forget Moist Critical talking about Cobes. Forget...
Moist.
He's very moist. Forget all of them. Because none of them are as important, or dare I say, as bearded as us. So...
Hell yeah.
One of these things is provably true.
You know, the pencil mustache thing that Charlie has, yeah, no, that doesn't count as a beard. I'm sorry. All right.
It's a physical representation of his personality and charm.
I've said it before, I said it again. He knows himself very well because he says, I am the world's most unenthusiastic hand job. And that is true. At least he knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get the shilling out of the way and we can just get into what's going to be a very Cobes heavy episode tonight, which is fine because there's been a lot of crazy Cobesness going on over the past few weeks, ever since the Jessica meetup. But let's get the shilling out of the way. We are a small, humble community that we would like to grow. So please like, share, and subscribe. And if you are so inclined, check out the links down below for Boglim's links, Krendar's all in one, my Discord, my Twitter, and my Twitch, where if you go over to Twitch and subscribe after tonight's show, we are over to Discord for the watch party. We will be returning to hopefully wrap up Avatar: The Last Airbender, or at least take out another chunk out of it. And besides that, yeah, I can do all the proper shilling at the end of the stream. So, how has everyone been? How has everyone been doing? Krendar, you first. Any news?
I've been doing well. I finished my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I won't talk about in detail because I know you're saving yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I clocked in about 83 hours by the end of it, and I didn't do everything. That game is insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. Love it. And now I'm playing 40k Bolt Gun, which is what I'm going to be streaming later tonight.
Hell, no, we can talk about Bolt Gun all you want because
I just started yesterday.
I beat that on stream. I will say this. I think it goes on just a bit. It outstays its welcome just a little bit too long. But other than that,
How long would you say it was, roughly?
well, I can actually tell you because I only ever did the one playthrough. Let's see how many hours I spent. I only ever played it when it was streaming. Bolt Gun.
About 3 hours in, I just got the heavy bolter in the last hour there, I think.
I'll be underwater.
How many weapons are in that anyway, actually?
Ooh, I'd say about what, like 10, maybe 11.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I've got 4.
12.
Not counting the chainsword.
12 hours.
Okay. So
That
it'll be about
was-
4 streams for me then.
Yeah, if you really want to get stuck in with it. I'll just tell you up front, there'll be a puzzle level that my condolences, unless you're actually really good at that sort of thing, in which case...
Um, sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Uh, and yeah, don't forget that this is actually a tie-in to the next Space Marine game, so let's hope he shows up.
Really?
Yeah, because it's actually set on Gradia just after you've killed the war boss.
Oh, is that the planet that Space Marine 1 was on?
Yep, the Chaos.
Ah,
This is a leftover of it. You're kind of the mop-up team.
okay. It had been long enough that I didn't remember any of the names.
Forge World Graia or Graia or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I have to say, they do a good job with the feel of things. Like the stomping around really feels like you're in the power armor and stuff.
I love
The bolter sounds good.
the content button is great, where you just point a finger at it and you're like one
The
of the
taunt, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one thing I was saying. Like a lot of these games will have like armor pickups that you can get to collect armor points, but in this game, it's called contempt
Mm-hmm.
for your armor, which is just so in lore. Like your contempt will be your armor.
What about you there, Bog? And how have you been this past? Well, since I suppose I'll talk to you last.
I've been doing good. I've been working on my actual Mania submission
Oh, nice.
against Captain Kool-Aid's.
Oh hell yeah.
I don't want to reveal too much about what I'm making, but I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, you be
I
wanting
think,
to keep that close.
I
to
might
your
be
chest.
the new actual Mania champion, possibly.
Where's Egghead
Hell
on the
yeah.
on the screen on the totem pole? How high or fall or how high or low is he falling?
I'm not sure if he's a champion right now. I can't remember.
I know he's.
I know he's about to go against Jeffrey, which is really interesting.
Mm.
His friend that he makes videos with.
Yeah, his friend, sure, yeah. But yeah, I watched a few episodes of the early ones, but honestly, I just was downsizing what I was watching. Like, this month I promised I'm gonna tackle and overcome the bulk of my to watch list, and I've got already so much lined up. But it's not going to be on YouTube. It's all going to be on Netflix and like anime and shit like that. I have so much backlog, so I don't have unlimited time. So I got to make some losses. This is why you don't see me as often up in the live streams on DP anymore. It's just time difference and time availability.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes with the territory. But anyway, I'm actually, in a way, I am glad Luca isn't here tonight, because we'd have had to give him a crash course on Cobes, and everyone wants to start at a particular. I've noticed when that happens, you have to start at a particular point, but everyone has one particular point. Like, oh, you should check out his food stuff. You should check out the Puff arc. Oh, he loves Ozzy Osbourne. All these things are true.
I'm the food art guy.
Yeah. I found that normies in particular, when I have to tell them the story, they do like when I bring up the what was the name of the tiny sex doll he had?
I have no idea.
Fun size Felicia.
Fun size Felicia, yeah, that story arc is usually a good one, because that got him
Wait,
famous.
did the community call her that, or did he call her that?
Love that they made an actual news article about it. It's so crazy.
Or was that like the official product name of the doll or something? Like who named her that?
It was chat,
Because that's a great. Because that's a great name.
Cobra actually came up with it, if I remember correctly.
Well, that can't be true because it's a good name.
No, I remember. I think someone in chat said it to him, and he kind of liked the names. We took it like at face value. Like, yeah, this is
He
an
picked
okay
up.
name.
It wasn't his original. Okay, that I can believe.
That's probably right.
Now, there is a lot of confusion between you and Chronicles. Both of you's put out great stuff, but only one of them, and it wasn't him, created this masterpiece. Oh, come on, don't start before it hits screen. Boop. There we are. I won't say this is your magnum opus because it implies that you've peaked, and I know you've done some variants on it too. But this is still some great stuff.
The funny thing is, this video took me like literally like 30 minutes to put together, like the quickest video I ever put together.
Nice.
All right.
Good job.
Let's play it without comment, and then we can break down just how glorious it is.
Where the music was going already.
Gotcha.
Bap. Press play. Press play.
I know we can find a way.
Somewhere in the world today, didn't have got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong.
Buffer.
I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. Stand up.
Wait for it. Oh.
Amazing. It's amazing. Stand up.
Flashbacks. Remember when Trumpster Bob did that?
Yeah. Hell, I remember when didn't Vorn Helton do it at one point? He got up and just fell right back down.
I don't remember it, but I would not be shocked at all. But I have to say that was a half hour well spent.
Hell yeah. That'll be keeping people preoccupied for years to come.
Yeah.
So
There's actually a little Easter egg at the beginning when it shows the title card and it zooms in. It's actually zooming in at Cobra's first apartment that he got evicted from.
Nice.
oh. Okay, so
I don't know if anybody. I've never seen anybody talk about it, so I don't know if anybody actually noticed.
Is it
I was actually
there?
wondering if that was actually the real apartment or not.
Yeah. In a few more seconds, it
Oh, there
Right
it is.
there.
like exact right
There
there.
it is.
Nice.
That was genius.
Attention to detail.
I had to use Google Maps to like line up where it was to try to figure out where it was in the drone footage that I found.
Nice. Good job.
I found Cobes' we won't bring it up because this is still technically doxing, because at least while he's still there. But I found Cobes' apartment block, and I zoomed outside on Google Maps, and I shit you not, there's a guy in a pair of boxer shorts pointing at the building while two cops are getting details from him on the street view.
Wow.
It's just,
Awesome.
It just works on so many levels. It's not even Cobes. It's just someone Cobes probably sees taking the trash out.
Someone-
Every once in a while.
So somebody snitching on him.
Oh, well, yeah. Cobes keeps thinking that like the reason he got kicked out was because of all like the bad reviews left about him. But it seems everyone who lives there with him, other than not really knowing who the fuck he is and a little bit worried about him, don't seem to hate his guts. But then you see all the bad reviews left by like online people. Some Nam vet offered me some mead. I ended up singing Ozzy Osbourne songs till 3 in the morning.
With the same person, or?
Yeah, it's just like random comments like that. When you look at the building that they're in. But yeah, Jessica shows up for a week after him for 5 years living there. Obviously not this building. He's long gone from there. He's 5 years of living where he has been. Police being called numerous times. His neighbors getting involved. Him screaming. Him playing with a loaded shotgun on stream while drunk.
I remember that.
Like all these random shit. Jessica shows up for a week. Boom, gone. Like,
And it's the trolls, man.
Yeah, oh, it has to be the trolls.
Trolls did it.
Trolls and the haters.
The trolls and the sickos. Fuck the sicko. He says like a mantra.
Sickos.
Yeah, like you can't bring up anything. Oh, if you bring up kids in any context, like saying, "Hey, do you remember when you were like 8? What was your favorite cartoon?" Oh, when I was 8, fuck sickos. By the way, I remember. Me think the lady does protect
Worst case of intrusive thoughts ever.
Oh yeah.
The trolls have definitely made him so defensive.
And in the process, it just makes us go, buddy, no one was talking about no-no stuff until you started talking about no-no stuff.
Speaking of which, does he still do his list of no-nos every time? Like, alive, non-related,
yes,
of age.
We'll actually look at
he definitely still does it.
He brings it up in the Boglim Chronicles, the deleted stream that we're going to look at now. Pretty cool if we ever had both of yous on, but it would be as confusing as when we had Krendar, Magicus, and Two Guns on. It was just like on me. Everyone was like, "Who's who?"
Right. Well, easy. These two over here are Krendar. By the way, I don't know if Reacts. Do you know Magicus?
I'm sorry?
Do you know Lord Magicus? Who
Oh
that
yeah,
is?
I know Lord Magicus.
Yeah, he's on.
There's an ongoing joke that he and I are the same person.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
You guys definitely look alike.
Multiple times they've busted out the they're the same photo meme with us.
Magicus even got a pith hat at one point, but he's never worn it.
He's technically had his longer than me. Like, we just didn't know about it until people knew about mine. When I'm doing my own streams, I wear a pith helmet. I don't wear it now because I'm using my headphones and it won't go on top. But we actually did a bit at one point, which we didn't even rehearse ahead of time or anything, where I pretended to hand it off to the side of the screen and he picked it up. We managed to time it just right, just off the fly. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Boop. Oh, and I just realized, Krendar, if you do end up going to Philadelphia and you get to meet up with him, bring the hat, and I'll tell him to bring his.
Oh, that's the problem. There's a problem with that though, is that in order to do that, I would have to wear it on the plane because I can't put that in the suitcase.
Do it for the memes, Krendar.
You have to remember, it's a helmet, not a hat. It's not soft. It won't compress like a hat would.
Ooh, put some straps on it and say it's like it's like a tote bag. You're just going through duty free, picking up a few things. Oh, it's just my overhead luggage, you know.
I'll have to figure out a way to do it, to carry it on with the plane with me.
You
It
put
should
it
be a
on.
relatively short plane ride, so.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is Ohio, right?
No, Philadelphia is Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay, I don't know where the fuck that is in the country. I'm not sure how long of a plane ride that would
Little
be.
south of New York.
Oh, okay, that's pretty close still.
Yeah, you should be able to do that in what, like a 2 hour
Like
flight?
an hour or two flight tops. Yeah.
You'll probably be more time in the airport waiting for your flight,
Probably.
honestly.
Yeah. Well, roughly equal, probably. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Alternatively, you could always take the bus, which would be cheaper, but take forever. I've done it. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
recommend
Fuck
it.
that.
Yeah.
No. It'll be like, I don't know, 2/3 of the price and like 5 times the duration.
My
I don't
advice.
think
that's
so.
not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the flight itself shouldn't be too long. Plus, the subway should. Besides which, if we time it right, we should be there to meet you, and we can just grab on the subway and just take to wherever you need to go. But like
Yeah,
that's
that sounds like a plan. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
I will be right back. You guys keep going.
Girl World is. Wait, hold on. What are you drinking? What is that? Moonshine. Old Snoopy?
Moonshine.
Did you pick that out, or did somebody send it?
I am.
Jessica's mentioned him. We bully Jessica all the time, and I'm fucking sick of it. Jessica Messica's the worst. Dude.
Jessica Messica's the worst. Well, she is. She's kind of girl worldy. I think she kind of she covered Jessica naked and laughing before even y'all hung out. Like she's just, I don't know, a streamer or something like that.
Moonshine and Sunkiss. Oh yeah, that's the drink of the gods right there.
It's not his worst drink combo.
Oh god, no! I've made
Why don't
these
you like
worst
Jessica
drink
Messica?
combos there that
Wait,
I could
hold
get my
on.
hands
Why
on.
am I not watching this? Hold on.
Not as
Slow
mead.
down. Boom.
That's something else.
Look at you.
I noticed lately that Cobra's been making some like halfway decent drink combos.
Yeah.
Like the root beer with the peanut butter whiskey one that he made last time Naked and Laughing was over.
Oh yeah.
I'd drink that.
I would too. So sugary. I couldn't have more than one. But yeah, that's some good shit. I would recommend I'd recommend probably not having it as a big of a glass as well. At least not for me, because I can't really handle that level of like sweetness. I love peanut butter whiskey, but you get a few down me, and then the sugary tastiness just kind of goes away, and that's danger zone. Because on Wednesday I was out with a friend, and we went on an impromptu pub crawl around Carrick-on-Shannon, and we ended up going to, or at least it was a plan to go to a pub crawl after we decided to do it, and we only ended up staying in the one pub and just did shots of Fireball. And at a certain point, the Fireball just stuck in my throat so much that I had my gag reflex. I had to go into the bathroom and just go whoop all out. Did the Roman thing, washed out my mouth a little bit, and I was ready for round two, baby. In the classiest way possible. But yeah, like some of his stuff isn't the worst idea in the world, but then, you know, he's got stuff like, what do you think about his was it leprechaun crack?
Yeah.
What did you make of that?
That did not look good to me.
No. Technically it's a hate
Especially
crime
all
over
that
here.
caffeine. I could not drink that much caffeine.
No. I think that like Cobes, we, especially with his food, and Grandar and I have said this a good few times, like he comes up with some good ideas on paper that then he ruins by just making it 50 times bigger than it needs to be. Endless layers of cheese and gristle and Doritos, and microwaves it and puts endless toothpicks in it. And like it just like,
and then
dude,
leaves it on the counter for 8 hours.
Yeah, it has to cool. Yeah, overnight, and then there's bugs in it.
I have a theory that he can't eat hot food because of his teeth.
Yes, I've heard that floating around.
And that's why he does that.
It's possible, but then how could he handle all the spices that he puts in all his food as well? That should drive his
I don't
teeth.
think that's got anything to do with your teeth.
Good. That's a good point.
Oh,
That's
All that
different.
hot
Though.
sauce and shit.
I mean, spicy food is different from just hot temperatures. I don't think that spicy food is going to bother his teeth situation. Situation.
It could also be his, rather than his.
Cool.
Check out this beautiful asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've had times where extreme cold or heat has bothered my teeth, but I eat spicy food.
Well, we have to ask: is it his teeth or his gums that are the major issue? Because his face is getting wider all the time.
That's a fair question,
Probably
but I don't
both.
think it changes my comment either way, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, fair question.
What do you got there? A fucking sun-kissed with the fucking old smoky?
Smoky.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fucking
Where do you
sun-kissed.
find sun-kissed mango? I never
Sunky.
see that in the store, dude.
Sun-kissed mango is a great
I
idea.
had a girly martini, dude. Did you see that fucking pour, dude? That was a good fucking pour. It was no joke. Alright, I'm gonna make a drink with you. Josh, I haven't talked to you in forever.
It's the same time, got very jealous and angry. Uh-oh. Look at her! She wrote his name on the fucking wall. She's back.
Wow.
Yeah, she's back in Florida now,
Oh,
unfortunately.
maybe I would like full attention sometimes. So.
I want
And
attention.
if he's
Really?
full attention,
You?
why would I want to fucking watch that? Make that make sense. I don't need this. Okay, good for him. I don't need to know the reason why he got $2,000 fucking dollars. Well, fuck, I'm sorry that I'm struggling for money, and then everyone says, oh, I'm a gold digger, I'm this, I'm that, and then they want to say, oh, he got $2,000 because, oh, he has his freedom back now for me, and
Yeah. What was the downside? It sounds like you are a financial drain as well as an emotional one. Like, he sends her huge amounts of food and drink all the time. So even when she's in Florida, she still receives like massive meals and drinks from him.
That's weird.
It is. I think
How the hell can he afford that?
from chat. Nowhere else he's getting his money from.
True.
She's a bronze digger from J. Troy Doe.
Cobes is making more money than he ever has, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. And he's always in the red. The only time he ever does those really sad, depressing, sober streams is when he's in the red. Because his
we're
PayPal.
just sitting there reading chat or barely saying anything.
You know, I would like a drink, but I'll have to have it to have fun. With like the biggest scowl on his face.
oh, it's like so fucking hilarious. And I know I'm not good enough, so stop talking about it then. This isn't the. Go talk about it over at her channel. Thank you. Go over there. I don't need. Why are people here anyways? You're looking at a blue wall. All right, can we please?
So why
stop
are you
talking about
streaming?
this? I'm not going over there. I'm not watching it. So can we please stop? Okay, good. He's giving her full attention. Oh, good. That's fucking great. Good. Just what I need to read. I don't want to go over there and watch the fucking shitty comments.
defensive.
No, I don't. I don't need to fucking read that about someone else. I don't want to fucking go watch it. I don't need to see shitty comments because someone's already fucking sent me a screenshot and I've already read the fucking shitty comments. I don't need to fucking go over there. No, I'm going to bed.
No, you're not.
I'm going to bed.
You end up in the comments of that. Yeah.
All right, so okay, let's get serious for 1 second. Are you happy? Are you happy?
I'm content.
Oh, not a good
That's
answer.
good. I want you to be fucking
I'm
content.
content at my apartment, but I've got a new place. I'm not going to say when I'm moving out or
No,
what.
I know. So, what do you think it is? You think it's trolls?
Yeah, the trolls have been bullying the conquistadors nonstop for like the last 6 years.
Why do I bother trying to protect himself or protect his privacy when he just then says where he lives?
Right. At least let him do it to himself, I guess, right?
Yeah, I can't control him.
We
If
got
I
some
could,
new
there'd be some
owners.
big changes.
Yeah.
And the YouTube trolls are leaving
He's
a bunch
the
of
reason why the
bullshit
trolls always get
reviews
his address and phone
on the
number.
Google review.
Of course. That and I suppose the DoorDash guys, some of them are in on it.
I just noticed J. Troy Dro say that
She's a bronze
digger.
digger. Yeah.
He certainly doesn't have the gold, that's for sure.
Participation trophy digger. You know?
Yeah, I was here.
Reviews.
Yeah.
And the new owners were not aware of the whole situation. They were mortified.
Okay.
And they were doing the trolls were doing false neighbor complaints too on top of it.
No, they
Okay.
wouldn't be false.
Well, so all right, maybe that's why what you just said.
I mean, you must have seen there, Boglim, the part where he was complaining about when he made the announcement that he was getting booted. That I never complain about my neighbors. Well, yeah, but they always complain about you because you're the loud one. So you're the problem here. It ain't them by the sound of it. Like, for all we know, that he could be living with fucking meth dealers or actual sickos, but we never see them. We never hear a problem with them. All we hear is you. You're the problem. You're the common denominator that probably lowers the property value of anywhere that you live.
there because remember the prior owners before, guys were like sending a bunch of Google reviews and like, dude, they were way cool. They were just like, you know, that person doesn't live here, whatever you're saying. How long is it been since there's been a new owner?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but I don't have any problems with anyone up here at the Conquistadors. It's a lovely apartment complex.
Oh.
Well, they're not going to say it to your
And I'm gonna
face,
miss
are they?
living up here.
So do you think because like recently, dude, that you've blown the fuck up on the internet that's why like more people are calling and making reviews and shit?
No idea, to be honest.
Courtney Knight, ask him if he and Nal are engaged.
We are not.
We are not. He just bought her a fucking moon rock, which is a dank ass fucking ring,
Moon
dude.
rock.
It's beautiful.
It's fire opal, yes.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. I love rocket dogs. Dogs, more money. I love rocket dogs. Oh, no shit. When'd you get
I can't
them?
believe that she
Yeah,
bought
so-
him, or he bought her a ring after that last stay. Like,
Yeah.
she was so much worse the second time. And he's
Will-
like more in now than he was before.
We'll
Makes no sense.
see it throughout the we'll see it throughout the video, but like she did stuff like she destroyed some of his stuff. She threatened him numerous times. She hit herself. She like it was just they shadow fucked. You got to see their shadows
Yeah,
fucking.
I saw that.
It was so bad, and like you know Clint watches this. I don't know how much to what degree, but I know he does watch it. You gotta wonder what's going through his mind, because like people could put a stop
I
to
don't
it,
know.
but
I don't. If I was him, I'd be over there trying to help him out. You know,
he did
like
the first
at
time
least
around.
like as far as like talking to him about his relationship with her, and like maybe try to convince him like, hey, maybe you should be with her. You know, I don't know.
They might have had a conversation behind the scenes, but something tells me we would have heard about it because Cobes would have let it slip. You know, like I know my dad's not happy with her. Well, now we do too, motherfucker.
So I know he has the oppositional defiance or whatever it's called,
Mm-hmm.
where he like specifically will go against anything his dad says. But couldn't he just do what the trolls do and be like, better not go live, boy? But
He doesn't even
convince him.
remember why they say that. He's the one who said that once, and then they all started mocking him for it, and now he generally thinks it is an actual like command. Like it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Like there's so many layers to that meme now that he doesn't understand what the hell it means. It's so it's kind of tragic but also hilarious in a way. Traglarious.
It's definitely pretty funny.
I said when though? Like recent?
Just today, as a matter of fact. But I definitely got a place. I'm not saying how big it is or when I'm moving out or where I'm moving to, but it will be here in town. That's all I'm saying.
Is it closer to downtown, dude? I want you to be
She
closer to
immediately
downtown
starts
again.
poking him for info.
Not really, no.
I miss that, dude. I miss you going out in like the fucking wild and shit. So, all right, what's the date that you're going there?
I'm not to discuss that.
Yeah, don't. I know. Shut up, Courtney. You're the worst. So, are you you're just gonna go rent though, right? You're not buying anything. Tell me to shut
Well,
up.
I got something bought, yes, just waiting patiently.
Well, yeah, but you
It's all
didn't
here,
buy
so-
the product. You're renting it. Now, I seriously think he needs like a little house out in like the middle of nowhere. Like I was thinking the little house from Courage the Cowardly Dog, the farm. Just so he can have all his guests he wants over, and it gives him that sort of goth vibe to him. Except it'd be more like American Gothic. A dark Norman Rockwell picture come to life.
That'd be pretty cool, I think.
I will be
Yeah.
able to smoke in my new place. Dude,
He's
but
never
only
getting
my
that
YouTube
dream
room.
house, this clockwork
Yeah,
dream
because
house.
it's your place, dude. That's why. It's your place. That's fucking awesome,
Probably
dude.
not.
Every time they've gotten me kicked out of places, I've gotten into bigger and better spaces.
Yeah.
That's
Yep. As
technically
much as I was
true.
bummed, like, dude, when you lost.
But then you always fuck it up. Like he booted himself out of his house because he well actually that had nothing to do with the trolls when he left his apartment, his house at 18. But his first apartment, he got himself kicked out because he was spray painting wands indoor in the lathe. Like he was causing a fire hazard. That has nothing to do with the trolls, motherfucker. That had all to do with you. And now you've got Jessica. That's not the trolls. That's Jessica. So in that regard, I suppose it's not his fault. What do you think? What do you guys think?
He definitely blames the trolls for a lot more than they are responsible for. I think him getting evicted was most likely a combination of the trolls, and the whole Jessica thing was probably just the straw that broke the camel's back, you know? And they were just like, get the fuck out at that point.
I mean, the man has a history for getting himself evicted on his own anyway.
Pretty much.
Yeah, smoking indoors, all that stuff. Like, it's so simple. Just don't do that.
Fires, bringing over tons of junkies, and I mean they're friends, but they're still junkies, and you know,
probably screaming in his blackout rages that he has all the time.
Oh, they probably weren't as bad until he moved into this apartment, but I'm sure he had one or two in the old one. Do you remember when he raised $5,000 for that like gig for the girl who he was basically just like online convinced was his girlfriend? And like he ended up spending it all on food and drink and his friends. That's what a lot of people do when they don't have a lot of money and they come into a lot of money. They piss it away, and by sharing it, a good chunk of it. I've done it. I years and years and years ago when I was in my early 20s, I got myself $7,000 just out of the blue. And while I spent some of it productively, a lot of it went to my friends and parties. And that was the only time I ever went to strip clubs in my life. The brief period in Ireland anyway. And very quickly the whole interest dropped off because now I feel poor and sexually frustrated. You know?
Right?
But like Cobes spent like so much money on so much random shit, and then he's right back to square one, and it's just I feel so bad for him because one day Clint will die, and one day this'll all dry up. What the fuck is he gonna do then?
Yeah.
Especially when Clint dies, because that's the only real stability in his life.
I don't know, man.
The last place, dude.
Hopefully,
you upgraded to a good place, though. You know.
He can get himself together, you know.
Well, we all hope in the back of our minds that he's going to have some sort of epiphany and like do well for himself. The only way I could see that happening is if a court-ordered like mental institute took him in and helped him detox and break through some of his worst habits. But a lot of people would get really pissed off at that because the meals would be over. No more lolcow Cobes. But at this rate, he's going to kill himself. Especially when he has his final breakup with Jessica, because that will happen.
Next week, probably.
Probably. Maybe for the best. That he
Yeah,
breaks
it
up with her.
wasn't bad.
That's so the
Hopefully
death
not.
part.
You're already making one before I am. Come on. All right, you gonna do a fucking drink combo?
You know, smoking mango.
Look at the joy on his
Oh,
face.
smoky white
Mm-mm.
line then.
Oh, smoky.
I hear that stuff is pure trash.
Sun kissed.
What, the Sun-Kissed, or?
I've
No,
never had it.
It's a
The old
girlfriend ring,
smoking.
people, calm down.
I don't know what that
thought
is.
you were gonna get married, dude.
Jessica told me she's never had a man buy her jewelry before.
So you bought her a ring because of that?
You know, because I wanted to make her feel pretty and special.
You're a boy.
Special.
Very sweet.
I'm so
Do you guys,
fucking
so you guys get along
special.
good, dude? You have.
Yes.
Mhm.
How did you first meet Jessica?
Through the internet.
Did you meet her because
No, at your local
like did
book
somebody tell
club.
you about her?
Of course. It was
No,
the
she reached out and
internet.
texted me because someone was fucking with my phone, and she helped me fix it.
That's awesome. So how long were you guys talking before she decided to go out there?
Very
Like,
short
was it,
time. It was like 2
Not
months.
even a month.
Yeah.
Was it cool? Like, you guys were talking, like, FaceTiming, engaging and shit. Remember Gothy?
Golly.
I know, but that went a little crazy, right? Gothy got a little nuts. I like Gothy still. I still like Gothy. I got a little fucking nuts, dude.
Oh, remember,
Is she
Jessica's
okay with you
watching
having
this.
female friends?
No.
Like me?
No.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine with it as long as I don't cheat on her.
No.
She lives close to me. She's in Virginia. So, yeah, she's super close to me. What if me and Nal go and hang out? I need to highlight that one. No, she isn't, Josh. She's going to be mad at you for this.
No, she's fucking not.
She's super cool with, Fangirl Kate and I are fucking... She's good with Fangirl Kate. And she's a close friend of yours, dude, so... She's good with that.
I'm not doing anything with you except doing a little live stream.
Yeah.
And I stream with her all the time, so it's not like... That's on her channel to help her channel grow.
Yep. Yeah, well, I know she's lost a couple channels recently, but hopefully she'll get...
She's not gonna be mad at me after she's got that fucking ring today, dude. Fuck off.
Is she... do you ever have intentions of her, like, living with you? Or moving with you?
Not living with me at the moment, no, but she does want to move to Casper.
She really wants to move, because her family wants her gone. Like, her family wants her out of there. You know, last trip he said, like, don't come back. Her dad. So, the fact that they're back...
She was screaming, what did I do?
What did I do? She streams, like, 9-hour streams in the bathtub. Like, I like to linger in the tub, but
she was doing that today.
She does it every day. This is all she has. I think this is the closest thing to socializing she has.
It's so weird.
It really is. She needs a genuine friend, but she got into a huge argument about why she doesn't have any friends, and she brings it up. She brings up stuff from like high school and shit like that. In that regard, she really is like Cobes. She's kind of trapped in her own past.
Yeah.
Like, but I was just thinking, imagine how wild it would have been to have her, Naked and Laughing on the old IP2 bus. Like, during its heyday with, like, fucking Content and Andy Dick and Gucci's and all them. She would have just... She'd have been perfect because they were all on their path to their own destruction. She would have just been perfect for that. Oh, I could imagine her having a fight with Gucci's at, like, 4 in the morning. At like some fucking truck stop somewhere. And the chat is just sending her messages like Naked Laughing. How much for feet pic? You know, like
Oh.
She'd probably do it too.
She wants to get
She
her
did
own place
OnlyFans.
and move to Casper so she could be closer. Jessica absolutely adores Casper, Wyoming.
She does? Good.
It's depressing,
It's
like
really
she
pretty
is.
town. I'm like, she sees what I see, you know.
Yeah. Did you guys go out places and shit?
Oh, fuck yeah, we did.
Went to a sushi place. $200.
Josh, all right.
I'm not sure how she's going to do that, but she's just going to have to figure it out.
Does she, what does she do? Does she, like, work, or does she have, like, hobbies or shit like that?
She does reselling at the moment. She doesn't have a job.
Reselling's an income, though, for sure. You guys are fucking great. So, Josh, like, all during this, like, shit with Jessica and shit, I've gotten so many people that, like, tag me or message me, and they just say fucked up shit. And I'm like, dude, I just want Josh
It's not
to be
fucked.
happy.
It is fucked up,
That's
but
all.
it ain't a lie.
That's all I care about. And I'm not a fucking, you know, like, dude, you can make your own choices in life and shit like that.
Things in those
You
lips
fucking dig
there.
this girl, you love this girl, you bought her a ring. Y'all need to fucking chill out, dude. Just, it is what it is, man. Like, that's it.
Watch her tone throughout this interview.
Like,
It starts
and,
to slowly
comments
change
like you,
when she
Michael,
realizes that
Mayhem.
they're kind of
Her
true.
trolls and my trolls have all been trying to break us apart.
I think
And all I
so.
can do is just keep trying.
Yeah, I think so, dude. Whoop. I'm clicking on you. Would you end Ozzy to end sickos, dude?
I would. And I love Ozzy Osbourne to death. I would take a bullet for that man.
I'm gonna tell you that I think fucking Ozzy would probably respect that,
Ozzy
dude.
Osbourne.
For sure.
I think Ozzy would
That
have
kids
no
are more
idea
precious
why he
than
drops dead all of a sudden. You know, just you have a choice. You click a finger and Ozzy he Thanos out of existence. Sharon, something's. And then you see at the exact same time, Jared just looks in the mirror and goes, "What the hell am I doing with my life? Oh my god." Meanwhile, the other Jared from Subway is in prison going, "I really did all those things and they were horrible. I have to change for me." Everyone just worldwide. Every Mormon marriage suddenly ends in divorce.
Every Catholic
Rock and roll,
priest
to be
disappears.
honest. I've always said that it's the truth.
All that's left is their
Now
vestments.
wants to move into Cobes' house. I'm sorry, guys. That like shot out of this fucking chat. I couldn't click on it.
I thought she fucking said that. She literally said she wants to get her own place.
Mm-mm.
Well, she only said
Jessica's
that when
about, fuck about this stream right now.
used to
No,
just
she's
were
not.
fighting.
You stop it right now.
No, she
fucking
is.
not.
She
Okay,
is.
good. He's giving her full attention. Oh, good. That's fucking great. Good. Just what I need to read.
Has she ever come on a panel with with you?
Panel?
She's
Panel?
welcome to come up here, Josh, if she wants to.
Yeah, send her the link on the Facebook.
Is she on the Facebook?
Definitely
Private
not
chat.
gonna
Baby,
Put in private
please.
chat her
Whoa.
link or something, or just send her the link. Oh my god, I'm super scared. I don't want her to get mad at me.
Why? She sounds like a lovely person.
Jessica's a little spitfire. Look out.
Oh,
I
even
know
he's
she is. I don't want her to come on here and want to fight.
even he's subtly.
I'm not that far from her, so maybe she can show up here later. Want to fight me? Oh, ooh, what's up, Harry Boothole? God, V, whatever, dude.
She's just not going to be fucking mad about me hanging out with a friend on YouTube, especially after we had to go to that fucking fire opal ring.
Get out of fight
Put
free
everybody
ring.
off with.
That's how that works.
She's not fucking mad. You guys are freaking me out. You guys get me all hyped up reading that fucking goddamn side chat. I'm not gonna
My
look.
trolls are so fucking stupid.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. So, like, dude, oh my god. So I remember when she was coming over, dude, and you and I were fucking talking.
Dude.
It was crazy, Josh. It was crazy that she was coming to your house. And you were all excited. And remember you did the fucking Bond Tactical bathe down? So, all right, hold on. Okay, you don't tell me anything that, or whatever. Everybody that you
bathe
shouldn't tell me, but... All right, so
Yeah, the
what
tactical
happens?
soap.
She knocks on your door.
I loves the smell of my soap.
So you knock. Does she knock on the door, or were you waiting outside?
She knocked. She might have knocked on the door. She might have just called me and said she was outside my apartment.
And you went out there.
Yeah.
Did you guys hug?
Yeah, I gave her the biggest hug the first time I seen her, and she just sat there like, "You do smell good."
So, like, he goes on about tactical soap working. It hasn't worked up to now, and it couldn't have worked to get her in the first place because you were online. So it's still like you won the spite of tactical soap. Tactical soap was your candy cap at the start of a game. You know, like you set it to a higher difficulty, yet you still scored. So tactical soap really maybe start working on, I don't know, incel soaps so they can stay incels forever.
How did you feel? Was it exciting?
It's definitely interesting because I haven't had a girlfriend in like the last 6 years, so it's
Interesting.
taking me a
Yes.
minute to adjust to it.
Okay. Were you nervous?
Not really, no. I have my
He's
traffic
talking like
control,
he's 8. What
Got
was
my
your trip to
cool-
Disneyland like? Did you see Mickey?
Okay, so what did you do? All right, so she.
My apartment's clean. I got tactical soap. My fridge is stocked with goodies and her favorite Red Bull. I think we're good.
That's so awesome. All right,
Her
so
favorite Red
does
Bull.
she? So you guys hug.
the fucking sheets before she came over and the bedding and all that.
You need to fucking do that, dude. Get your fucking goddamn fucking snots off the fucking sheets, for sure.
That is so
You
nasty.
know what I'm mad at, though? That, like, it felt right? Like, it felt good?
This where it takes me, to be honest.
Oh my god.
He's old enough. She likes to drink. We both like snakes. We both like to smoke pot. Her favorite color is green. She used to work at Wendy's, and she was going through a 6-year sexual dry spell before she...
Okay, first of all, no, she wasn't, because she did OnlyFans. So, no, she was not. She blew a homeless guy in an alleyway.
I don't know how the fuck he believes her when she said all that.
I think he's
Oh my god.
desperate to actually believe it, rather than he himself believes it. He's like the way he thinks that his meat is good. So it's why if you knock at his door and he doesn't see you as a threat, the first thing he'll offer you is some mead. Because he wants you to sip it and go, "This is really good." It's why when she was here, when she was with him, he used her as a prop to say, "Fuck you, trolls. See, trolls, I have a girl on my arm and you don't. You're losers."
Yep.
Like dude, you know,
Yeah.
Jessica's horrible for you, but you're kind of a cunt to her, too. You know, the comparisons between Shani and Rev are growing by the day.
met me as well, so that's kind of a trip.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm aware of that people are going to lie to Jessica to make her mad.
I love when
And
they
she
told her
takes it
that
way
he was
too
hiding money
seriously.
from
I'm
her.
working with her on that. That's not a bad thing, because I used to be just like Jessica in that respect. I get way too fucking, like... And I'm like, it's people on the fucking internet. Who gives a shit what their opinion is?
You do!
Yeah.
You've done it for a
That's the
decade and
best
change
you don't
now.
have anymore. Think of it, man. I have like friends who fucking message me and go, "Cobra, I'm going through a dry spell too. How do you fucking deal with it?" I'm like, it's a mental thing. You just gotta say it's not a need, it's a want, and I don't need it to be happy. And
Yep.
a lot of chicks want to fuck me, but they're afraid because of my trolls and because I have.
Exhibit A, Your Honor. Cope. Cope all the way. I
My
didn't
character
do
flaws,
much good.
like anyone
He was
else.
so
Do you
sad.
think now that, like, you have a girlfriend that these people are going to come out of the woodwork and be like, you know, other fangirls are going to be like, I'm going to be like her. Maybe.
I'm sorry, could you bloody rephrase that question?
Bloody. You're not English.
Okay,
You never will be.
yes.
Have you noticed that, like, girls have, like, sparked an interest in you because of Jessica?
That's what it feels like. I mean, like,
I've got
normally,
a harem
I do get
isekai
fangirls that
working
come out of
right
the
now.
woodwork, but when I got chicks that see I'm literally on a date with Jessica, trying to enjoy sushi with her and a friend.
Because
That particular moment to come up and go, "Are you King Cobra? Can I get a photo?" And it's like, yeah, I don't mind taking a photo. Just don't be grabbing at my crotch in front of my woman or anything.
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah, wait till
500
she's
on
gone.
things that didn't happen. There, Alex. He's so fucking... I would love to spend a day in Cobra Vision just to see how he envisions the world. It must look so different. I imagine it to be kind of cool elements to it. Like, it'd be a very sort of
Oops,
almost...
colored glasses.
Yeah, Cobes colored, bog colored glasses, yeah. Walk
You
a
know,
day
it's
in
gotta be
my
great.
What do you mean,
shoes.
Jessica. So, do you think
I'll mention her to you, and like, you know,
she's scared?
she's in my friends list. You should like send her a link.
Oh my god.
Like,
I don't want her to hate me, dude.
Quickly explain that you're a Bjork fan as well, and you just want to get to know.
Ah, yes,
Jessica,
our love of
you know,
Bjork will help us
I don't
understand
really
each
have
other
that
better.
really that many friends in life, and she could use more, so that would be really stupid.
I was gonna say, like, obviously, you know.
I do love Bjork.
Does
She's
she
awesome.
have like a good close circle of friends or
No,
people?
from what she's told me, Jessica doesn't really have any friends. That's why she goes on the internet.
Really? But
because
she
she's
seems like such a
seeking
wonderful
person.
relationship beyond just a boyfriend and
Yeah.
her parents. You know, I get that.
Yeah. Kristen says, have you seen clips? So, Kristen,
Oh.
I have completely avoided all things of Josh and shit right now. And you guys can fucking judge me being a weirdo about it, but I hate, like, I don't want to watch from afar, like, shit that's going on, especially, like, edit channels and shit like that. I want to hear it from Josh.
Oh, fuck the edit channels.
Oh, fuck the edit channels. Obviously talk about Chronicles, but who else could they be talking about? Boglim Reacts, our good friend and guest.
I don't even think Cobes is aware of my channel, so.
Isn't Naked and Laughing aware of you?
What?
Is it Naked and Laughing aware of you?
Oh, I don't think so. She banned me from her chat pretty fast, so maybe she's seen one of my videos before. I don't know.
Really
Sounds
early,
like it.
really early on, I was in her DMs, and not DMs, but in her chat, trying to get her on the podcast, and she said it's too early to do anything like that, and then later she told me she won't be on my show, not because of anything I did, but because the trolls ruined it for everyone else. And I was like, oh,
Oh, of course.
no. Oh, those dastardly trolls. Arg. Yeah, it could be that you actually did pop into my chat real quick and you saw that I treat you the same as everyone else does, with disdain. With utter fucking disdain, madam. I'm terrible as a spy.
That's
Queen
what she
Cobra's
puts
in the
out.
chat right now.
Yeah,
Where is
you
she in the
reap what you
chat?
sow.
Is it the real Queen Cobra or is it some impersonator?
I can
You're not even the
I
real
will
me.
impersonate my friends and my family and fans when I'm doing videos. And
Is she
I love
watching the
that
chat? Is she
meme.
sleeping right now, Josh, or is she?
I have no idea what the fuck she's doing. I'm not her babysitter, you know?
No, but maybe. Oh, she's watching.
What's up, low battery?
Because I do care about her. If I didn't
She's
fucking
always
care,
watching.
I wouldn't send her.
You know what's so crazy to me, Josh? Right now, I can
Big
read
Jessica's
side chat
watching you.
right now, and there's so many fucking girl world people in side chat. Like
Girl
the crossover
world.
is insane, Josh.
I
Like,
got her some Taco Bell
That was girl
chicken
world.
items earlier. A regular.
Isn't that the group that was going after Jessica before they met, before Cobes and her met? Because she's bringing baggage over from Kiwi Farms.
I think it's also the same people that go after like Foodie Beauty. If you know who
and
she is.
yeah,
Unfortunately, I do know that. Yes.
yeah, Chantel, yeah, with her very depressed-looking Muslim husband who realizes that maybe converting a white woman to the glory of Allah might not be all that it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
Congratulations, buddy, you played yourself.
Yeah, I buy her dinner.
You
when
can
I
have her.
afford it. That way she don't gotta cook and her and her family are fed. Yes, Jessica Messica trolls the fuck out of Jessica, my girlfriend, and it's disgusting.
Oh, here we are.
I got a call.
Mute it.
Oh.
Mute it.
Uh-oh.
Mute. I'll mute you right here. Hold on. Here's the words, Jessica. Don't fucking troll him. Be salty about you being on a panel. Does she care about you being on panels and shit?
Piano.
She didn't say that. She just said, read my message. And she says, I care not to join Courtney's stream because of all the comments and all the negativity. Because social media is, it is toxic to a point.
It can be.
Sure.
It can
You know what
be.
I'm saying?
It can also be
you literally
fucking
having a
awesome.
crap day,
When was the last time it was
taking out
awesome
some
for
random
either of
stranger
us?
on the internet because you're pissed off at the world.
Yeah, that's what people fucking do, dude.
You're not having a bad day, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they
Okay,
fucking
we're
do,
gonna...
dude.
We're gonna...
Josh, what happened with some footage about a cat?
Oh, here's the cat. Never mind. I was gonna
I don't
skip
know
to the
anything
cat.
about it, but I guarantee you it's all overly projected bullshit.
He just
I know
gets super
Jessica
defensive.
loves her cats, and I think people are just gonna like take whatever they see and like try to like oversell it. You know, like, oh, did you see
No.
what Jessica did? And it's
No,
like,
she does
shut
this
up.
thing and she films it.
Yeah, well, did anybody clip it, or are they trying to fucking project that did something that didn't happen.
You see, she's getting a little curious now.
Overly
She's starting to be like, oh, is there something to all these allegations?
Well, Jessica Messica, you can post that link.
Like, Jessica Messica is literally fucking obsessed with my girlfriend, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, she's watched her prior to you too. Yeah.
It is not healthy, dude. That's one thing I like about dating my girlfriend is she totally gets trolling and how people are fucking assholes.
Oh my god, look at it just go on and
women wouldn't know how to put up with it because most women haven't experienced it. But because Jessica likes
I'm actually going to keep increase the speed.
So, have you talked to Jessica Messica ever? Have you interacted with her?
No, I haven't. And no, she's not a fucking sicko. Fuck sickos. Fucking.
Maybe it's the fake Jessica Messica. Might be real. I don't know.
Problems, but that's because she's been like mentally abused her entire life.
By who? Like her family or parents?
Like, people can only take so much before their mind starts doing things.
Have you, like, Jessica, does she have a good relationship with her family and her parents and stuff?
I would hope she has an amazing relationship with her parents.
She does
I don't
not.
want to speak on that because it's none of my business.
Yeah, for sure.
Jessica, if you're watching this, Courtney's a Bjork fan like you are. You two get along.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure.
If you bloody see Courtney's like blue cat, it looks just like the one you miss.
So does Jessica Messica wants to come on here? Do you want to talk to this girl?
Not really, because I don't want to deal with the other half getting mad about it.
That's the only reason. He's terrified of her.
Those two. I don't want to get involved.
Jessica, me and you. Gas. We'll just breathe heavy, Jessica. Listen, we'll just breathe heavy. It'll just be like me and you just tussling in the fucking street together. I'm like, Jessica, I just gotta take a break. I need to get a Newport.
Like, if you want to talk to her when I'm not on camera with you, that's your choice. But, like, I'd rather not have her on panel with me right now.
Yeah. Cobra Angel RU says, Courtney, did you hear the audio of their last fight? That is some messed up shit. There's audio of your last fight?
Yep.
Because one of my fucking fans called me and Jessica answered my phone and she was drunk. That's pretty much how that went.
That's, as an Irishman, I can tell you this now. That is not an excuse. She was drunk is not an excuse. It's not an excuse in court, and it's not an excuse in public opinion. That's just something you do maybe when you're like 14 and you don't know any better. But, like, you can't go and tell someone, oh, I started shouting the N-word 50 times in a row, but it's okay, I had too much rum and coke. It doesn't really pan out the same. You know, it's not really, it's not going to really stand up against a judge.
To your phone without permission. Like, I'm trying to be a solid boyfriend to her, and she's so used to, like, being abused and treated like shit that, like, and that's the thing of it, I've come to realize is that the people you date create your dating behavior patterns to a point. And that's nothing against Jessica by any stretch of the imagination. But, like, when you're used to being treated like shit on the dating scene, you're going to act a certain way because, like, mentally you feel like you don't deserve it.
Okay, but I just want her to be a good girl to you. Like, she's good to you? Like, she's good?
I'm starting to get worried now.
Like, okay, so I got kicked out of my apartment. That wasn't her fault. That was my
Yes, it was.
fault.
It was 100% her fault.
Because they called and they were...
In the apartment complex I've lived at for the last 6 years, non-fucking stop, leaving shitty reviews on Google Review.
Okay, but, like, they've been doing that for a long time, too. You know what I mean? Like, it's been okay for a long time.
Well, it just came to a head is what it is.
She's not putting up with his bullshit.
Jessica said that he's in a legitimate danger, legally, physically, mentally, with her in his life.
Yes.
Well, that's your opinion. You know, I don't tell you who to fucking date.
I appreciate you fucking standing up for her, dude.
A lot in common. Fucking Let It Be by the Beatles.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you standing up for her, but I'm just saying that this is somebody that's watched her for a while.
Pussy
forming an
whipped.
opinion.
What would you
and
say?
Again, the internet, Josh,
in
people
denial?
form opinions upon people from afar.
That's what I'm saying, Courtney. Because I don't know Jessica that well, but
they do it to me all the time, dude.
Be single.
Be like, you know what? If me dating her like somehow makes her life a little bit better, then who am I to complain?
Peace says that it was partially her fault, though. How was it her fault, Peace? Heretic says that it was because she was screaming like a banshee. Was she yelling in your apartment, dude? She flooded the block.
Yeah, she was yelling and stomping, but I don't want to get into that.
Don't talk about it then. Don't talk about it. I had people, Josh, that messaged me on Facebook telling me that I need to save Josh. I need to save Josh. I need to get involved and save Josh. I'm like, dude, I don't even know who this girl is. I come on here and fucking save Josh. I have no idea.
I used to say that to Raisin to go and save Josh.
Remember
and she was
Chaz,
up
dude?
for it. And
that's like, it's like Chaz times 1,000, where people are like, this is a bad person. She can't talk to him. She's
don't do that to poor Raisin.
It was her idea originally, and then I tried to push it forward, and she's like,
everyone else is fucking sad, and that's what's so toxic about the internet. Is you don't want to get to know the person, you know what I'm saying?
Granny, have her send it. Can she send it to you? You guys are fucking nuts.
Jessica threatened Josh with a machete. Did she threaten you with a machete?
Yes.
No, she did not. She was threatening someone
An
else.
$8 machete.
Because people like to fuck with her nonstop, like they like to fuck with
At least it
me.
wasn't sharp then.
You know, that's the thing is that I don't expect to have a supermodel. You know, I see what I look like.
What the hell does
she
could? Lizzie Wizzy flashbacks. Who cares if she's fucking good looking? She could still want to rip your face off. Okay, you know, like don't go and be like, you know, she's not the best looking, but that's okay because I'm not the best looking either. Well, yeah, but she's also mentally unwell and has threatened you on numerous occasions. So that seems to be more of a bigger thing to worry about.
Like, honey, I've seen worse looking women.
Like, I wonder, like, what if she was like a fentanyl user or something like that? I think he'd be trying to defend that. If she was like just in a corner shaking with all these marks all over her hands, her arms and legs. And it's like, yeah, well, you know, she's just doing her own thing. I can't be one to judge. Clumps of hair falling out.
Does she have any cam vids?
Yeah, Jessica used to be a cam model, like a chatterbait type model. And honestly, I don't care. Everything in my life is a saga, and it gets so
But you said that she has
6
6-year dry
Lucky Whipper
spell.
with Nick Safe. Tastes just like Mountain Dew.
Jessica loves gray cats, Josh.
Not a sponsor.
Jessica would be beating Josh if she's a cat. Why do you guys keep saying that? Is she aggressive, Josh?
Yes.
No, she's not aggressive.
Why do they keep saying that?
I have no idea, because when she was drunk, she was like pushing me and
I have no idea. That is
Like,
exactly why they're saying it.
No, we didn't get into a fight. We resolved it like mature adults.
Okay.
She's not aggressive.
It was over a pan. Do you remember that?
what
Like,
are
you
gonna
shouldn't
call
use this
How are
pan.
you going to define aggressive? Like this versus, you know what I'm saying?
What is
No.
a woman?
People don't know the whole story. They don't need to know the whole story.
Does Jessica smoke butts? Does she smoke cigarettes?
We heard
No, she doesn't,
the
but
whole
when she gets drunk
story.
enough and she's in the mood, I watched her smoke a cigarette with me before.
She did.
Yeah, but she's not. She'll smoke closed cigarettes on occasion.
Ugh.
Which that doesn't bother me in the slightest.
All right, hold on. Jessica Messica. Hold on, I saw Jessica Messica. Courtney, check your most recent email. Okay. I'm on my stuff. I never painted Jessica Messica as somebody who just dumps fucking like lies on the internet and shit like that. And I feel like that she has like a bit of a gauge to be like, she's not like the normal girl world person. I don't want you, Josh, to take offense towards these ladies that are worried about you. They could be
I'm
like
not offended. I appreciate that. Everyone
She's
cares
trying to
That's
help
what I'm
him,
saying.
but
These
he's
are like
just...
ladies that have either watched you or recently came into the community and they're like, you know what? I don't fucking feel so good about this and whatever.
He just can't
that's it.
accept
They had
it.
6 years to make their move. Jessica was the one that made the move.
I know, but I'm saying it's not even like they make him real. Like maybe it's like Jessica Messica. I don't know. She's just looking out for you. I don't know. I don't think
know
she
the
has
whole
bad
story
intentions.
between Jessica Messica and my girlfriend Jessica, so like I don't want to get into it.
I know. I don't want you for that. No, for sure.
In my life.
For sure. But what I'm saying though is that too, Josh,
I'm not Jessica because I'm dating her. That's just how it is.
maybe you could get Jessica Messica and your Jessica to like talk and like maybe she
That's
can.
probably not going to happen, and I don't want to like force that or
You
like
should. I know.
Jessica feel uncomfortable or like gets her out of her comfort zone. Then it's just not going to happen.
Nell already said she was taking Cobes clock tower money. Shut up, Pat.
No, she's not, dude.
Like, what do y'all think? You guys
What
have your
money?
connections that you think that Naked and Laughing is trying to take Josh's money, or trying to find a new home to live in, or trying to
You
get
mean his
out of-
DoorDash money? Because that's where his
He's
money
not
goes.
taking any-
DoorDash.
She's just trying to find herself. She's been abused her entire life mentally,
He's
And
so
at times
defensive of
physically.
her.
and she's just trying to find herself and do her thing.
That's
Like we
never
all
a
are.
good sign.
That's hard when you face mental challenges.
Josh, is she peeing in a cardboard box? What are they saying?
Yeah.
She did do that when she was really drunk and hanging out in her attic, and she didn't want to like go downstairs and use the toilet.
That's
like-
fucking quartering shit. That's what the quartering did. He peed in a vent or something down a drain in his basement where he films. And there's also footage released of him.
His wife went out for pizza without him.
Yeah, and he got super drunk, and then he's like, "I'll start doing shots if you like donate $5," and no one fucking took him up on it. He's like, "I'll do the first one then the second, then the third." He also admitted that he shot himself at a Walmart recently.
Really?
Yeah, there's footage out. He's like,
Wow.
"Uh-oh, that's not a fart. That's something else."
You know what? She ain't hurt nobody. She's doing her thing.
Wow.
Like, leave her alone.
Get the crab walk out of
Like,
there.
looking out for you. and-
Yeah, I appreciate that people are overly protective of me, to be honest.
No, you
It shows me
don't.
I got
You,
people in my life who
you don't know
give
how
a
to.
Yeah.
I'm like
comprehend
controls who have nobody and their life sucks. And then on top of that, the person they hate has all the things they wish they had.
Yep.
And that's why they attacked me for it.
Gia says that, does Cobra want to have a child with Jessica?
Ooh.
You paused! You paused!
I paused.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't...
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did.
Smoke coming out of his ears.
Wonders. Do you want to have babies?
No, I don't want to have babies.
Okay, we'll get talk about tomorrow. Have a baby.
Jessica's probably screeching at her phone
if they have
right
a
now.
kid,
hold on. Somebody just said that.
Trolls are no longer going to be calling the cops. They're going to be calling CPS all the time.
Oh, it's gonna be a Von Helton Shani for Christ thing, where you know it's just gonna be like they'll be taking the kid away every month for one reason or another.
You guys, if you
fuck the trolls, I'm not answering any more questions about Jessica.
All right, so let me ask you this, and maybe it'll be the last thing that incorporates Jessica. So, do you feel? Oh God, I can't read these comments, Josh. Do you think that like you're not settling, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like you're not.
No, I'm not settling. I haven't had a girlfriend in 6 years. It's not about settling. It's just about dating and seeing where it goes.
You took the first offer.
My position,
the first offer given.
It's like you have no idea what it's like to crave cuddling a female that's of age, alive, cisgendered, non-related, etc.
Yay, he did it!
And then you don't do it for 6 fucking years.
He did it! He did the thing! This is actually what made me want to click on this in the first place, because I remember him saying this very line. I'm like, oh, it never changes with the man. He has to have it. But it's now etc. So we need to see what it is on paper now. Let's see if we can remember it all. It's of age, alive, human, non-related, cisgendered. Does anyone remember?
I think that's everything.
No, there's consensual.
Well, a person can't be consensual. That's a situation.
Years.
I think there's 6 of them, right?
Trolls will just scare off every chick that you try to date.
Yeah, I think so.
So you hope for the next one that
They
doesn't
scare off every chick you're kind of. Oh, I wonder who you're
I'm not
talking about
saying
there.
anything.
The girl who
But that's
you
just my perspective.
stalking.
People are sitting there fucking getting me kicked out of my flats.
Flats! I want to strangle this little shit. You're not
And it's
English.
stupid because they don't have their own flat and they can't get girlfriends. They spend all day hating Cobra.
Oh my God. So, do you think at any point, Josh, though, that like you and Jessica hung out like a long time together, though? You were with each other a long time. You're super defensive, though, about her behavior by saying.
I've been with her like since February 9th, and I'm prepared to defend her as much as I can.
But it doesn't sound great,
I
man.
guarantee you, Jessica doesn't.
That's because we
abuse her
saw
cats.
it
People are just
all.
gonna take
We
what she
saw
says
it
or
all.
what she
We
does
know
when
you're
she's done
lying.
out of context.
Okay. So, what are you assuming? Have you seen anything they're talking
out
about?
of context.
What are they talking
No,
about?
I haven't fucking seen what the fuck they're talking about.
No, I don't watch anything either. I do this.
I don't. Exactly my point. Like, I don't want to watch it. I don't care.
You
were there for it.
It's probably bullshit. So that's just the way I look at it.
But
you know?
so were we.
All right,
That's the
scared.
downside of having your whole life.
So here's the thing, Josh, is that you
line.
know that like your community knows like the trigger point for me is to like talk to me about cats. So
Jessica fucking loves her cats. Only in Saudi are her.
Okay.
queen.
The
So there's
only
nothing
conversation
that, she's ever
proper
done.
conversation I ever had with Jessica was about her cats, and she said, and I shit you not, I think one of my cats has like dementia or something like that because it hates my guts. Like this is on obviously this is on a stream, and I was like, what? Like I don't think cats work like that. Like what makes you think that they have?
Probably has dementia from head trauma.
Yeah. Thank God they censor this anyway.
Well, there's like 1 or 2 people I trust on the internet. Maybe one's Kristen.
Trust me, she's got 6 cats. She loves cats. Okay, so I think
She's a crazy cat lady.
Okay.
And my troll sitting there saying, and that's the thing of it. My YouTube troll said the ring I got her was an engagement ring, and that she said it. And as soon as I went to her community page, it didn't say anything about engagement kind of thing.
Oh, that's what she said. She was like, hey.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, my boyfriend gave me a ring.
She never said that.
Okay.
The one asshole who said it was an engagement ring was just trying to fucking troll her.
Yeah,
that's Fire Opal. Fire Opal is fucking gorgeous.
For sure. Like maybe like you can look at Charles's comment and he said, "Congratulations on your engagement," and it got pinned though.
That comment got deleted because I'm like, it's a girlfriend ring.
I know, but I mean, why she? Why did she?
No idea what she did when she was drunk and twisting it to try to like create drama kind of thing. I recognize that stream. She was doing her thing for my recent drink combo that I delivered.
She looks
to
like
her.
Her house looks funny. Like her house.
She looks like a trucker here. Like a very tired trucker waiting for like her pancakes to arrive.
Looks like fun behind her. She got like fucking plants and shit.
You see it, Courtney? She got cats like you do. You two would get along just like you people.
Good. That's awesome.
Don't let her watch this.
1 second.
Okay. Something bad gonna happen?
Jessica is not a cat abuser. You can clearly see she loves her
Thank you for
cat.
the headbutt, Ollie. Thank you.
People are fucking disgusting assholes.
I love you.
No, they're not.
He just wiped snot on my. He just rubbed me right here and bit me on the wrist. Ollie,
That's what they do. They mark you.
why? Oh, yes, you don't like that. You don't like.
Everyone keeps saying like 124.30. She does something.
Please, your fucking claws. Here, let's get the blankie on the back of your claws.
She's not doing anything, dude. Cats are fucking assholes.
Go Puff.
I guarantee you nothing happened. People are just trying to fucking like make it into a bigger deal than it is.
Yeah, they said like 124.30. So she does something. Y'all said that she punched this cat, dude. Like y'all said that she punched a cat.
I don't think she would punch a cat, to be honest.
All right, 145 now. Y'all are fucking killing me right now, dude.
Y'all are full of shit. She never punched no cat. By the way, Kevin, mom loves the ring.
All right, 144.50. Eat shit. Let's go.
Eat shit, exactly.
I trust you, Jessica. Michael. Do it.
He
We're
doesn't
here.
understand.
We're at the fucking point.
Fuck Jessica, Mestica. Where's the proof?
Y'all are saying that there's some fucking shit that's gonna happen right now. I've watched so
So?
much of this broad. She just fucking
Let's
sits in
see.
her room, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
just petting you. Dude,
I highly doubt
Oh.
that Jessica was intentionally
Oh.
are you
smacking
looking for blood?
her. Like you want
What's
to.
wrong with me? I don't want you near me. I think. I don't. Want
Yeah.
She wasn't abusing it.
Yeah,
She
one
picked it up by
camera
scruff.
mine, dude.
That's how you're gonna be.
No, you can't pick up. What happened is she picked up the cat by the scruff of its neck, but you can't do that after they're kittens. Their mothers do that because they have like a little like extra thing of skin. But if you pick up a cat older on, like their skin stretches out, so that's gonna hurt the damn thing. So, like,
You're
she
definitely
did.
not supposed to do that when they get older.
Yeah, you don't need to do it as a human being because the only reason the mothers do that is because they don't have hands, so they pick them up with their teeth. But yeah, the fucking Cobes just saw it happen, and
And is already denying it.
yeah,
Don't stress the cat though like that though,
You're
dude. That's
fucking
it.
lucky I had a sweater on, dude. I'd fucking send you to SPCA right fucking now.
She wasn't abusing the cat. She was picking it up by its scruff and going, "Okay, that's how you're gonna be. Well, then you can get off of me." And she didn't throw it off aggressively. She
Okay.
didn't punch it or like, "Oh, you should," because you know what I'm saying? Like people are stupid.
He's an older cat though, Josh. Too. Well, the difference is though with Josh is that the fact that I am invading in which they are an animal, and how they feel and how
I'm
they.
doing this right now. Jessica never abused her
oh,
cats. She
he's
fucking
getting
loves
very
animals.
like,
A
you're
wild
gonna
possum
ruin
on
my
the side of
life.
her goddamn
Stop
kitchen.
it.
And she was trying to like pet it because the thing was fatter than the biggest cats I've seen her possess. Shit you not. And all these assholes who want to sit there and be like, "Oh, Jessica did this. Jessica did that."
No, Joshy, I don't care.
Oh,
That's what you
here's the
Joshy,
fight.
Joshy, don't get upset.
Joshy.
Baby, I know you're
We're
not.
not playing crap like this.
Joshy,
What's up? What's up? Hey,
What is it?
I know you're not.
I don't care what it is. Let's not play it. If it's involving
No,
me
you're
and
not, but
Jessica
what am
having a
I?
verbal argument, I don't want to play it on YouTube. I
Is she
don't,
aggressive
I don't
to you
want to
though?
like, draw attention to it.
Is she aggressive to you though?
You see, she's doing the
What's
right
that?
thing and
Is she
not letting them
aggressive to
get
you, though,
away
like
with
that?
it. He has to address
Yes, she's attractive to me, and she's
Aggressive.
to me, and she politely
it. Aggressive.
Yeah, she's attractive to me.
on one of the recent calls because people are just being the absolute fucking worst.
It's the
So here's thing,
trolls
though,
that
Josh,
made her
I
attack me.
1000% appreciate fucking Jessica not wanting any of us to play these things, right? I get that, but
Yeah.
live streams it for the fucking internet, dude. It's. I'm not playing anything that's fucking private that nobody
Right.
needs to fucking see, dude. If she played this, it's fucking internet, dude. Like it's something that she put out there.
It's your
what I'm
channel. You
saying?
can do
Like,
whatever
Yeah,
the
I get
fuck
that
you
to
want
a
with
point,
it.
and that's something we all got to learn. Like what you
Josh,
told
is
us
she
about-
aggressive to that though? I've heard 2 seconds of it though. I've heard 2 seconds of it.
Well, if you want to watch that on your private channel, that's fine. But like,
I will, for sure. I will, for sure.
I don't want any more drama being directed towards.
I don't
it.
want you to have fucking drama, Josh. But this is something that like is on the internet though. How'd that happen? Why was that? Why is that online?
Drama on the
Because
internet? I've never heard of such a
Oh,
thing.
she's streaming.
Was privated, and she deleted the stream, and the shit got.
Okay, so she was streaming it, not you, right?
No, I was not streaming it.
Because you're respectful and you wouldn't stream that shit to the internet. But did she? She kept it
Yes.
live.
I'm not being respectful to the internet. It's the thing of Jessica was streaming on her channel.
I think I was watching it
And I wanted
live.
to
When you were drunk and passed out though, too, right?
Well, I wasn't drunk and passed out. Okay, let me explain, please.
Go ahead.
Okay, Jessica doesn't have that many subscribers. I don't want to make it about, oh, the King Cobra's here, you know? So I try to, like, stream with her on her channel. And the trolls were fucking with her super hard. And we were both a little bit tipsy.
Okay.
But you were
that
fighting
led
each
to an argument.
other
And I'm like, Jessica, I've been doing this for a long
over
time.
a
This thing on
fucking
YouTube, you
frying
have to learn to say
pan.
fucking
Yep.
words, 'cause they're not
You're
words.
experiencing this for sure. You're experienced. You know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. For sure.
It's not an insult on her. It's just me giving her friendly advice.
Mhm.
It's not saying I know this or that. You know, it's not about superiority. It's just about.
I wonder what
giving her
Jessica was doing
solid
at this
advice.
point.
Like,
Do
if
you think
wanna
she
be
was
a YouTuber
screaming at
like
her
King
phone?
Cobra, and you want to be like, oh, I'm gonna make all these videos and do all this content. You have to learn to just filter that shit out. If I didn't care, you wouldn't be getting the fast food in the ring and the fucking money for your green smoke. But we're not gonna get into
I'm
that.
sorry to anyone who's coming
And
in
as
for
far
the
as whatever
first
happens between
time.
me and
This is
Jessica
probably
or her
very
harassment,
in
it's
the
none of y'all's
weeds.
business. I don't care if she's used to do cam shit. People need to get help. Because these people need serious fucking help.
Josh, is she abusive to you though? About like
Good
like,
woman.
No,
Keep
no.
asking that question.
Okay. She's not abusive. She doesn't.
No, she's not. She's not abusive. To be honest, the
I
trolls
just didn't have the
fucking
roast
love
done
start
on
shit, and
time.
that makes anyone angry.
I
Anyone
walked
who's had to
into
deal
a
with
door
internet
handle.
trolls.
Josh, listen, dude. I've had crazy people call every employee that I work with and shit on me. I get that. I understand.
Jessica is not abusive.
I can answer that. I don't have to answer
She's
it.
Okay.
literally calling him.
She's tried. Like, she's been in so many abusive relationships. She's not used to a sweet guy like me.
Josh, I get that, dude.
Talking about it.
I totally get that, dude. Is that I understand that, but it's not an excuse though if she's being fresh to you.
Oh,
Poor
you-
Cobes.
She's not being
I
fresh.
know. I
You
know.
should answer that.
Number 7.
All right, I'll mute you. Go ahead.
No, it's good.
You should,
Thank God.
you should answer it, dude.
I don't want any fucking drama. That's all.
I'll mute it. Go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
you're gonna get more drama. Yeah. Play it. Play it.
I gotta hate you guys for this.
Part 1 was filmed. Stop playing
Don't.
Jessica shit. Stop. Stop talking about it on your fucking channel, please. Just stop. It's
Okay.
giving
He's
me
so
anxiety, and I don't
terrified.
want to fucking deal with the fucking repercussions.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh,
Fucking asshole.
Angry.
he is.
Courtney.
I'm stopping it right now.
Courtney.
Stop it right now. No, I'm serious. It's giving fucking Jessica anxiety. People are fucking giving her. They're trolling her nonstop because of this crap.
No,
I don't wanna
they're
troll her. I don't
not.
wanna
You
fuck with her.
did a
I don't
bad
wanna fuck with her,
thing.
dude.
I
She
don't want
did
people
a
fucking
bad
with Jessica
thing.
just because she chooses to look past my faults and fuck me.
Josh, don't say that though. You just said right there that she can
It's
look
the fucking truth.
she can look
People
beyond your fault.
Jessica, they wouldn't fuck with us in the first place.
You just said though that she looks beyond your faults.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going bald. I got a beer gut.
God.
Those are assholes.
You
Those
don't
are my
really have
faults.
much of a beer
She looks
gut.
past my faults, and I
Because
appreciate
you don't eat that much.
That's not okay
That
though.
goes for her own.
You drink
That's
a
something we
lot, but
connect
you don't
on. It's not a bad thing.
eat that much.
It's not a bad thing, Courtney. I don't know why you're getting upset about it.
Because
'Cause-
Josh, I want good for you, dude. I want you to be
I
happy.
appreciate that you want.
He
good for me,
doesn't
Courtney. I really do.
understand. He doesn't understand why she cares so much. Yeah.
666 viewers. We're goodbye. Good night. Good night. Good.
Woo! That was a journey. Jesus. See the way halfway through, she's like, oh shit, is he actually in danger? The answer is yes. Yes, he is. And she's coming back pretty soon.
Is she
Oh.
already coming back?
Well, she's already making plans. I don't know who paid for her last time, but if they wrangle up money again in a month or two, after he settles into the new place, she'll be right back in.
The content, man, it's gonna be crazy.
We don't know what's going to happen, and in that regard, you know what? We did kind of need a shake-up, because it was just year in, year out of Cobes going through the 4 seasons of sadness. Like, it was just him sitting in the chair in January after a bad Christmas, in start of the new year, and then in summertime, he's just sitting there complaining about not having a girlfriend, and then in autumn during Halloween, annoyed he doesn't have a girlfriend in Halloween, and then in Christmas he goes out and spends time with his family, there's a fight, and then he gets sad and repeats the process all over again. And that was it. That was his years. Every fucking year. So it's a strange new world that we're in, that's for sure. He didn't even go on not Shark Tank, Fish Tank, when they offered him all that money. He was just so sedentary.
I feel like he wouldn't go anywhere that's like farther than like 1 or 2 towns over.
I couldn't see him leaving
Because
Casper.
like the only place we ever see him go is his family's place, like as far as distance.
Yeah, and that's probably only because someone comes and collects him, you know.
Yeah.
Like you heard about Ben's and Jeff's plan to ship him out to Seattle, and like on their own expense, they would have paid for a place. He would have gotten food and drink and whores if you wanted it.
Yeah. I was surprised he turned that one down, to be honest.
He's too scared to leave. He is too scared to leave Casper. He's become isolated and terrified. As was it Darth Lady who said he doesn't even ride bike anymore? He used to ride bike all the time. Now he's got an excuse. Oh, I can't do that because I don't have the money to get it repaired. Well, then what about all the money you spend on fucking DoorDash and booze? Just put $200 aside for that and get it some crappy secondhand thing.
Yeah. I think he's probably gotten really accustomed to the DoorDash, you know, because it's so easy.
And you can then use it to make food hacks.
Yeah.
Cool. Krendar, the journey is over. You can breathe a sigh of relief now.
I've survived. I think we need a palate cleanser with some 40K memes.
Yeah, give us a link to it in the chat, and
I did before we started.
Okay, let me scroll up.
I think I did.
No, you did not.
You did not. Well, the one of them was just the one from your own Twitter. So.
Yeah, but I can't find it, so just find
okay,
it.
I'll grab it.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's listen to the Mario meme.
Yeah. Okay. Boop. Don't worry, guys. We can move on to non-Cobes related stuff now. That was a journey.
Oh, little context for this one, by the way. It's not just somebody doing Mario's voice trying to sound like Clive from Final Fantasy 16. This is actually Ben Starr, the actor of Clive from Final Fantasy 16, doing this.
Don't hold it against him.
Don't hold Clive against him, but do give him credit for doing this though, because this is great.
It's a Mia.
He's a great human being.
For Mario, because it's a Mia. Who am I? I'm a Mia, a Mario. A Mia is
a Mario.
I am a Mario. Fuck you.
I'm a
It's
Mia.
me, Mario. What the fuck are you looking at?
Mario.
Mario? Yeah, that's me. That's right. Mimi is a Mamma Mia Mario.
Listen, everybody.
Mamma Mia
Let's
Mario.
make a delicious cake. For Mario.
Go on then. Fucking leave. It's me, Mario.
He sounds like Trevor Belmont.
As much as Final Fantasy 16 was overall a flop, Ben Starr, the human being, is a glorious human being. Very silly boy.
It's a me, Mario. So this looks like it's made out of this isn't Roblox, is it?
I don't know. What's the origin of this meme face anyways? I keep seeing this on Twitter, but I don't know what the deal is. Yeah.
That's the Giga Chat. That's the Giga Chat.
I didn't know if it had like a special name or origin or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Giga Chat concept though. Yeah.
I like the timing. Whenever you see kids playing Legos, this is what's going on in their head at any given time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fucking weed shit. No thoughts, head empty.
Yeah, this is no arc ever in 40k.
Let this be a lesson for you.
Skyrim.
Oh no! Oh.
Memes everywhere. Womp womp.
Well, that was a lot of something.
That was definitely a thing, I guess.
Madness.
Well, let's see. Oh, here's an
I
actual.
found one other.
Yeah.
Okay, do your thing, but after that, I found something, a follow-up from one guy that we check out once in a while. The other link that I put in there.
Sure. Boop.
Oh, I think I've seen something like this before.
Yeah, this is the school lunches around the world from the English guy, Big Nibbles.
I'm making school lunches from around the world and rating them just to see
Nice.
which country hates their kids the most. And today, it's Italy. Italy takes their food pretty seriously, as anything deep fried is banned by law in Italian schools. And reportedly, all produce is usually locally sourced and organic, and it doesn't take place in a rushed lunchtime cafeteria. Students will be sat down and take their time with 2 courses and sometimes a dessert for a slow sit-down affair. Even teachers are sometimes permitted a glass of wine. The whole thing sounds bloody lovely, to be honest, but what does an Italian school lunch actually look like? It changes by region, but it could be a roasted chicken breast with seasonal veg, a portion of pasta, some freshly baked bread, a caprese salad, and some fruit. This is right down my alley, and I can't fault it whatsoever. 10 out of...
That imagine that as like your default meal, but if you give them a little extra, they'll increase it 10 times over.
I want one of those right now.
Yeah, like that is just like there's so much argument in the States right now over like school lunches and shit. Like, should they be free or are they when they are free, they're often banned because kids are like. Some of them might argue like, oh, because the kids will be getting all this free food and they don't need it when often they're starving. Like imagine if not only were they getting it for free, they're also getting this level of high quality food.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, crushed up Doritos or Lucerne cheese, you know.
Lucerne. Yeah. Oh God, Cobes.
Or Lucraine.
Oh, I'd love if he went to. What was it? The like, you remember when Jamie Oliver tried to cook for all the kids in like schools, and they hated his stuff and they wanted chicken nuggets. So he showed them how chicken nuggets were made, and it's made them want it all the more. Cobes just makes them a meal instead. I'll make the kids a food hack. Kids would probably love it, quite honestly with you. Oh wait, here, let's see, this is your one. These kids are stupid. They're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Bop.
You gotta go from the beginning though.
I did. Making a giant mayonnaise gummy bear. And of course he's white.
He was like,
God.
He usually has something to say, but this time he's just like,
You know, I could say something, but you all thinking the same thing, so I'm not gonna.
Exactly what that look says, yes.
Yeah.
Also, this is basically Hannibal right now as well. What the fuck, y'all?
Oh God, this is insane. This is at like a bikini contest or something like that. I'm sure. I'm not gonna. Look at this guy, no control.
Oh my god.
And look, even the girls know he's doing it. What do you think they're whispering at down the corner there? Like, what do you think? Like, they're like, look at him down there.
She's over there, and then she's like, "Oh my god."
Dude, it's the fuck. It's called the internet, okay? You can do this without being in public. Fucking rubbing one out like.
I'm actually a little concerned that this guy does this a lot because he is cool and collected, and he's got a technique down.
Let's have a look at
He
his
looks like he's done this before.
Yeah, look at that face. He is just
and everything, you know.
He's just targeted locked. Which one do you think he's going for? Pink,
Yes.
black. I go with black myself because she's got nice legs.
Yeah, me too.
But scroll it up and she's like, "Motherfucker's jacking it to you." And all she can do is laugh, right? Let's see. Oh, this was just weird. A Ray Cat. Have you ever heard of Ray Cats?
Nope.
So
I did misread the caption at first. I thought it said an atheist's impression of a Ray Cat.
Ray Cat is proposed kind of cat. Oh, that's interesting already. Would be genetically engineered to change appearance in presence of nuclear radiation. Philosophers Francois let's call him Bastide, and Paolo Fabri, Paolo Fabrizi, originated the idea of a living radiation detector in 1984. His proposed long-time nuclear waste warning message could be understood 10,000 years in the future. Fucks. So would there be just a bunch of like cats that would be kept in around an area that would eventually just live there as their natural habitat, and in the center of it would be a radioactive like crater or where all the waste is?
I mean, if you're wanting to use a living nuclear radiation detector, it's not going to be living for very long.
Right?
How about we use machines to do it so that nothing dies as a result?
Why is this Christian minister the one suggesting it? Concluded Fabrizi.
Do we have radiation detecting machines already? What's the point of this?
Let's read it. A proposed long-term message that could be understood. Batista Fabrizi did not specify a particular animal to be used, but coined the term Ray Cat, named for choice, the animal's function. Also did not specify the animal's appearance should change. Well, this is the most vague shit ever. They just waved their hands and said, "Oh yeah, something will happen. I don't know. We'll know.
Yeah.
We'll
also,
just know."
Why does it need to? Why? What's with the 10,000 years in the future thing? Why?
If it's really if it's like a big radioactive dump, there might be lingering radiation up to 10,000 years in the future. There's no evidence that
You think people would have detected it by then and like cordoned the place or something, though, right?
Like, let's just say the bombs drop and you see you're like a fucking wasteland tribal and you see a radioactive cat. You might start worshipping the damn thing, like a weird version of Egypt.
Understand why this cat is glowing,
right? Maybe you think that's a healthy glow and you start finding where it lives.
There needs to be Fallout memes with this cat.
10,000 years report. Nuclear Energy Agency concluded that Batista and Fabrizi succeeded in their goal, raising awareness about difficulties of dealing with radioactive waste. Oh, okay. So it is basically just a thought experiment to remind people that, like, we would have to do something this bizarre and drastic to remind people that there's nuclear radiation here.
What if this cat shows up in the Fallout Netflix show?
Oh, that would be amazing. Kind of like the what was it? The Publius game, the Plebius game, or whatever the fuck it's called. The game that doesn't exist, but like there's this whole urban legend about it that appeared in the Loki series in the background.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that, but that seems interesting.
Yeah, the idea would be that you start playing it like normal, and then it gives you a seizure and kills you, and it was like a failed CIA experiment, but it never existed, but it exists slowly for one still image found in the 80s, and it was like doctored a little bit. There's a song. The song has fast-paced, repetitive lyrics beginning. Don't change color, kitty. Keep your color, kitty. Stay that pretty gray. Don't change color, kitty. Keep your color, kitty. Keep the sickness away. Fuck's sake. Yeah, 99 Invisible commissioned Emperor X to write a song for the episode. Wait, 99% Invisible. A radio show and podcast. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. Attempts at realizing it. It was not possible in 1994 to genetically engineer cats in the manner proposed. 2015, don't know how to pronounce that, Montreal-based biology lab created the Ray Cat Solution movement, which seeks to engineer cats to change color response to radiation or other stimuli, and runs at a website promoting the idea of Ray Cats. Idea for creating Ray Cats have included harnessing bioluminescence, which occurs in some species but not cats, or enzyme interactions, as expressed plan to work on bacteria, then nematodes, then cats. The website describes the plan as completely serious, or potential applications color changing chats. Now I know what that's not entirely impossible, because some people have put enzymes from those luminescent jellyfish into rabbits and then turned on ultraviolet and they glow in this weird color.
What if they just spread this around so like all cats everywhere did this?
Yeah.
So you're just at home and suddenly your cat starts to glow and you're like, oh fuck.
It's or it doesn't even need to be a negative. It could be like a mood ring cat. The cat sees you and it like changes color to show that it's happy.
Oh shit, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Or it could pick up your moods and then it changes color to be like a therapy animal.
Glowing empath therapy cat.
Yeah, just when it purrs, it kind of like vibrates so much it looks like it's like the edges are fraying off it or something. It's not. It's just like for appearance. But Jesus fucking Christ, this is, I don't know. This is kind of cool though. It has a lot of things outside of nuclear radiation, but I don't know. It's something kind of weird.
Isn't it crazy that there's like one animal on the planet that vibrates when it's happy, and we don't even understand why?
So people think it only started doing it after it started to show up with
humans
around humans, yeah. Because the closest thing you get is kittens around their parents, but they do it all their lives. What's this then? Oh, this is interesting. Whatever happened to the monster that keeps coming back? Well, until we find a solution.
Oh, g'day. I'm one of the fire throwers working on keeping old Salenthal, the Undying, here from regenerating. He came from outer space like 8 years ago, and Earth's military took him down, except he keeps growing back. The Hire said it was more efficient to let him grow back to around 30%? I don't know if that's true, but it's really upsetting when his eyes and lungs grow back. Oh, jeez. God. There's no way this ends well.
Yeah, it's gonna remember this.
Oh, g'day.
You're kind of stuck because it's like you can't stop him. You can't let him, right? It's already, he already invaded in the first place.
What happens if there's like a financial recession and you can't afford to keep this going? Like, what happens? Like,
that's a lot of promethium, you know?
Right. Or is this going to become like a caste system where we're one of the fire throwers, and you've even forgotten why you torture the god forever? You know, in this distant future with glowing cats. Just this weird, like almost like Dune. We don't know why we torture the god, but the temple claims that it tried to take fire from humans, so now we give it fire forever.
Some crazy shit.
And here's another crazy shit. Boop. This is borderline with The Sims, what you're about to watch here. It's very uncanny valley on how people actually live.
I don't like how sterile her house is.
Right? And she has so many... just a turkey, okay, or a chicken. Sure. Oh, no, it's a duck, isn't it? Yeah. What the fuck is that? Who lit...
You can tell how empty the house is because everything's echoing like mad.
Right, it's in my room right now. Look at this thing. It's just...
Who's she talking to?
The poorest South Korean. Was she eating a flower?
Looked like it. The stir fry looks good though.
What the fuck is this shit?
Stop getting rid of the calluses in your feet. They're there to protect you.
But now it looks pretty.
Stop looking at people's feet, and it won't matter. Why do you need glasses to watch your movie?
Why were her glasses glow? Putting like an They're an infuser. Oh my god, they're smoking. At least her bed's a normal bed. This is like near future. Us trying to predict in 100 years what people will be like. Like this was.
That house looks awful.
It does. There's no. It's just. I'd feel so dirty walking around it. I'd be like, oh god, this is like some weird experimental art project, isn't it? I shouldn't touch anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so soulless.
Right?
Have some decorations somewhere, lady.
Well, who wants to who wants to see some no-no stuff?
Actually caused by tiny mites burrowing into the skin. These bugs
Ooh.
use enzymes to dissolve
I was gonna show
skin
Girly
cells,
this, so I
creating
sent her it.
tunnels within. Once deep enough, the female mites lay eggs beneath the skin surface. These eggs, along with the adult mites, trigger an allergic reaction in the body, causing intense itchiness. Now, eventually, the eggs hatch into larvae, which crawl to the skin surface to start the cycle once again. These are
also known as
scabies,
and that's where Cobes came from, you know. Oh, that is I always thought it was like just some sort of like skin infection. I didn't realize they were like actual bugs that ate inside you. Ugh,
nasty.
Jesus,
that's terrifying,
ain't it? All right, let's move on to one last good thing, and then we'll go on to our sausage boy. Actually, two things, because I was meant to show this for a while now, and it's just fucking hilarious. But
he does. So shut up. I do have an American friend, and she is from California. You guys know Redondo Beach. She's from. He does, so shut up. I don't know why I did that. The man in the Big
I've
Lebowski,
seen Monkey Barrel
cardigan
comedy
is nodding,
logo
so
before.
he's come dressed in his national attire. I don't know why I'm ripping you guys. You seem lovely.
That's why you don't stand anywhere near the
sit
anywhere near the front
Beach,
row.
California, and you don't need to know anything about Redondo Beach, California, to know that it is cool as fuck. Okay, you can picture it. You can pick there's flamingos probably. Everyone's rollerblading everywhere. They've got sunglasses on at night time. They're spliffing up. They're just cool people.
Spliffing up.
Because if you're from an American beach, you're cool. If you're from a British beach, it's a different vibe. Hello, I'm from Chesil Beach. We could go down later if you like, but it is a bit pebbly. Underfoot. But we might, if we're lucky, might find a fossil. So keep your eye out. Oh, here comes the rain. Let's huddle. Huddle just behind this World War II bollard. There we go. And if we're lucky, they might detonate a mine in the harbour later. That'd be fun.
That is one of the most depressing places, and yet it's actually where we get most of our standards of like going down to the beach. But British beaches fucking suck.
Which is ironic because there's so many of them. Because
Well,
it's just
it's
a
an
big
island. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Pop. So, Cybertruck off-roading in Southern California, and the truck is so unreal. My daily driver can go off-road whenever they want. So here's what they consider off-road for the Cybertruck.
Is driving on a dirt road instead of a concrete one.
Yeah. You remember the last time they tried it and the whole thing was falling apart? Look at it shake! It's falling apart! Is the front windscreen coming loose?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
They must be soaked inside. Oh god. No. Oh, it wasn't as bad as the other one that we saw where like the thing just broke because it couldn't handle a gentle slope off-road.
Yeah, that was definitely not off-roading.
Yeah,
that was just dirt roading.
Right, that was just a side road they used for like maintenance and shit. Okay, let's get to our ordinary sausage. Boglim, have you ever seen ordinary sausage before?
Not. He's an experience.
Yeah, he's quickly become our sort of way of wrapping up the evening. We used to do Buff Corral, but he's been moving home, so he hasn't had time to make videos. It's meant to be happening this month coming, so hell yeah.
Well, we usually did both, but now we're just concentrating more on this fella.
Yeah, especially because it was such most of the stream was taken up by Cobes. Before we wrap it up, I just want to say if you've been enjoying the stream so far, please like, share, and subscribe. Consider checking out the links down below, and if you want to help us reach our stream goal, which I should have shilled at least once tonight. I've done the opposite of what I normally do and over-shill. Now I've under-shilled. Please consider throwing us some money via Streamlabs. Brendar gets a little bit, and you help that stream goal go. And if you guys are wondering, I am buying the next spam this Wednesday. So hell yeah. Okay.
Spam.
I
think we did both of these, eh?
Yeah, hot dogger steak and kidney steak.
Kidney sausage.
Oh yeah. Boop. So we'll start the non-sausage first.
And we're back with the hot dogger, and all the comments said that they wanted to see a steak cooked in this thing next, so we're gonna use a filet mignon, which sounds kind of violent for a steak, and we'll give it some traditional seasonings of salt.
He wastes so much good food.
Mother's secret.
This is some form of heresy right now.
Right.
Up to the prongs, what would you call it? Oh, they're barely
This is some
touching.
dark Eldar torture device shit.
Alright, we'll see. Hot dogger, check it and see. I'm cooking steak at 5,000 degrees. Here we go. Things are
I bet this thing is trash for hot dogs, too.
I'm seriously fogged up now. Alright, we're 2 minutes into this. I think it's time we stop and check. Getting some nice something there. Time for a 5-minute checkup. At this
Made
point,
in
it would've been
Wisconsin.
faster just to cook it in a pan. All right, we're doing
Getting
the
something. I don't know if I would call it
10-minute
nice.
checkup. Wow, that does not look. Did it stop cooking?
It looks like you're cooking it for your dog.
It's so wet and greasy. All right. Wife swap.
Looks so
here.
terrible.
A little
All
wife
that
swap.
That looks good to me. Let's try it again. Yes, I think I can hear more popping sounds. All right, it's been 2 minutes since we rearranged our steak. Ah, that looks much better. I've seen worse. That's all I'm gonna say about that. A drink, m'lady?
No.
It smells like a Red Lobster.
Send it to Cobes.
Here, see what we got
Make a
cooking.
meat out of it.
It's way overdone. So let's give it a bite. Well, the soft texture of the filet mignon has been ruined. This is tougher than a dog chew toy, and it really doesn't taste that good either. It kind of just tastes like boiled meat. So I'm gonna have to give the steak cooked
That's
in
because
the
you didn't
hot
sear it or
dogger
anything.
a 1 out of 5.
Who would have guessed that might have turned out poorly?
I bet
Well,
Cobes would have said it was gorgeous.
He did it for science, so you know.
He did. If we had time, the Irish meal I can't stop eating. Coddle, depending where you go, that
looks good.
Coddle can be very lovely, but depending where you go, it can also be really, really cheap.
Coddle, I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's just a big stew.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back. I guess, not for the faint of heart, but we've got some beef kidneys today, and boy, what a value it is. 3 pounds of kidneys for only $5. 2 beef kidneys. I bet you didn't know that ordinary sausage also teaches you how to save money. What the heck is that? It smells like liver.
My dad used to make.
Where the peas stored? If you
Yep.
want other money
No. The
tips,
pea is stored in the balls. Everyone knows that. The pea is stored in the balls.
Here for you. Here, I got another one for you. Save those coupons, people. Mrs. Sausage tries to throw those coupons out before I have a chance to look at them, and I tell you, I'm saying you're throwing out free money. The interest compounds over time. You know who's regretting cutting into this? Me. What is going on? You know what? It may be
It looks like he's cutting it into a tomato.
boy, are you paying an ultimate price when you start slicing these open.
I love it when he gets her
Smells
yelling
like
at him
liver
from
and
the other
pea.
room, you
I
know?
wonder why they tell you to soak it before you use it. Good lord.
Which he didn't do.
That has to be the worst one
Sound?
looking. Yeah. Oh, he just. Normally it's this slow molasses like slowly coming out. This one was just diarrheaing out of it.
Stop completely. There's so much meat. All right, let's try to dress this pig up with a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and of course butter powder. We're gonna load it up with butter powder. We need all the help we can get. Oh, like a fresh winter's day. Oh, not
Why does he
anymore.
use that tool
This
for
smell's
this? I
not
hate
getting better. It's only intensifying. Here's a little behind-the-scenes fact. Yesterday, my sewage line got backed up and spilled into the basement. That sewage smells a million times better than what we've made right here. Nothing to lose. A boy who went out when he
5 hours to
finished all his
5.
sausage.
Yeah, he's told us stuff in the past.
There's no chance this is anywhere in between.
Teeny, miny, mo. Let's sausage.
You have to.
Someone needs to get Cobes a sausage making machine.
Oh, he set it on fire. I don't even know how we do it. He just set it on
A
fire.
recreation of me
Somehow.
discovering the sewage line being backed up into the basement. Oh my god, it just keeps coming! I did take pictures, but then I thought, who the heck wants to see this? By the way, Mrs. Sausage, we gotta stop eating so much corn! With special thanks to today's Mark Boxalo box artist, this guy!
He chose the right picture for this one today.
Oh my god, it's me! And the Doritos dinosaur! How did you get in there? I'm down, but not out, baby! Well, you're out of this episode because the view count diminishes significantly whenever you show up. I feel a storm on the horizon! My time is coming! This Will It Blow is brought to you by Helix Sleep.
Now you see the Mark Ruffalo. By the way, he rates it on the Mark Ruffalo scale. But here's the thing. See that there? I swear that looks like what Cyrax thinks he looks like.
Yes. Yep.
Oh! Alrighty then.
That
well,
worked.
the answer's pretty obvious on
Ruffaloes.
this one. I'm gonna have to give that Will It Blow 5 Mark Ruffalos! Okay, here we go!
It'll burst. It's gonna burst so quickly.
For sure.
Oh.
Well,
Give it
alright, I
time.
think this
There.
puppy's done. Let's open it up, see how we
Okay,
did.
shockingly didn't
So far,
burst.
so good. Here we go! Not bad at
Doesn't
all.
like that
That
one.
is one tasty sausage, if I do say so myself. I'm shocked. Really?
It looks like brownies. Like it just doesn't look like. If you told me that was meat, I'd be like, no, he put like whole grain bread in there or something, right?
I really think if you made a kidney sausage and didn't tell someone it was kidney, they'd probably believe that it was just straight up beef or pork. The garlic is doing a lot of heavy lifting on this sausage. I tried my best to mask the organ taste, and I think that we succeeded. I mean, for $5, this is one heck of a deal here. So I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Called it.
Bop, 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 bop.
You never know where it's
So
gonna
I
go.
said, if you're going to serve the red wine, you must aerate it at least an hour before serving. We're recording. I mean, Yahoo! I love Doritos!
I just had this weird vibe that this was going to turn into some sort of weird surprise ending, you know?
That was great.
I feel like I've been through a fucking ringer.
That's because you have. That much Cobes will do that to you.
Yeah, that wasn't even. I don't know. It's like, oh, I can handle my spicy food because I had that one meal before. Okay, here it is again. Sure. Okay. No, I can't. Oh.
Just remember, everybody, sometimes it's still spicy on the way out.
That's when you know that you had enough spice for you, even if you think in the back of your mind you can handle more. How those guys from the Hot Ones go to toilet must be a nightmare.
Yeah. Those guys are crazy.
Oh. So I feel like we all learned something today. I'm not quite sure what it was, but we all learned something.
How to make kidney sausage.
Yeah, that's true.
And we also learned not to watch Cobes for an hour and a half straight.
I wanted a themed episode. We got our theme, and our theme was endurance.
Strength, vitality.
Yeah, no, it was.
Cobes doesn't have.
God, now I want to build a character based on Cobes. What would Cobes' stats be? For, like, say,
I
Fallout?
don't know. Did you know, by the way, there is actually a Fallout tabletop RPG?
I did not. I knew that was an Elder Scrolls
There you
one.
go.
That's
And
cool.
yeah. Oh, interesting enough, I played with when I was over at my friend's place back on Wednesday. They have the collector's edition of New Vegas, and that includes the cards with all the unique pictures on them, including a lot of custom stuff that never got to see implementation of the game. And yeah, it was just fun going through this and going, he's different, they're different, they don't make an appearance, who the fuck's this? You know, stuff like that. But anyway, I'm going to go now, and don't forget, guys, we have our watch party pretty soon. I need to defrag, though, off screen. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to defrag off screen for a little bit, and then I guess I'll see anyone who wants to subscribe over on Twitch over there. As for tomorrow, I will be back here to play my next installment of No Mods, No Masters of Scrim. Skyrim with no mods.
That's very unlike you.
That's why I'm doing it. It's been surprisingly fun, actually, because it's like going back to your youth, but as a child this time, with no like goggles on afterwards. You can't do that with Oblivion, but you can do it with Skyrim and be like, wow, this is so threadbare and bland. What about you there, Krendar? You want to
Well, it's time to dive back into some more 40k bolt gun and destroy some more heretics.
Plenty of them.
For the Emperor.
Sweet. That's of course Krendar's link is down there below in his link tree. And what about you, Boglim Reacts? Anything on the horizon for you?
Mostly editing Cobes, I know, or what I meant to say is that I've been editing Cobes a lot, and it's pretty draining, and I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last, to be honest, because
Yeah.
That's fair.
Look what happened
like
tonight.
listening to Cobra talk for like an entire day over and over again gets pretty draining. Like
You need some self-care, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that to yourself. He shouldn't even be doing that to himself, but unfortunately he's stuck with himself.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely gonna keep editing like other stuff too, like because I really enjoy editing. I'm actually trying to become like a professional editor.
Oh, cool.
I made the whole Cobes channel to teach myself how to edit, actually.
Nice.
So
Learn by doing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was editing my entry for the actual Mania is what I've mostly been doing recently. So I haven't really been doing anything for my actual channel, like in like almost a month. So.
Well, you have my vote, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thanks for having me on Low Energy Videos. It was really fun.
Hey, thanks for showing up. We always love to see a new face. We'd love to have you on in a couple of months. Hopefully for a more diverse episode, maybe with another guest, so we can kind of shake it up a bit. But yeah,
and we also supposed to show up, right, Girly?
I need to drop her a fucking line and be like, "Hey, girly, want to make up for your constant shame?" And she's like, "Which one? I need some context for this."
You need to be more specific.
Until we get Girly and God knows who else on in the near future, we this time next week we'll be seeing the return of both Luca, who asked to be pushed on by a week, and the return of someone we haven't had in a long while, Burnt Toast. She's down to clown. I do like Burnt Toast.
She's a fun human.
She is a fun
slice of toast.
Slice of toast. I see her posting a lot with the whole Bullhorn Betty thing, but I have no idea. Looks like a lot of people going in for the first time. If it was here, they'd have no idea why we were so focused on Cobes. I have no idea why she's really so focused on Bullhorn Betty. I'm sure there's an entire universe of lore there. But I offer people a way to get out of their own bubble and breathe really briefly and go, okay, I don't have to talk about the thing that I talk about every fucking day for like 2 hours, you know?
Right? A little bit of relief.
Yeah. Unless, of course, it overlaps with us, then we can go back in. Like, she wants to talk about Jared for like a month. Oh, perfect fucking timing. Although I don't think we're going to have a Jared hour-long a-thon. I think even I've got my limits there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta get off this chair. My back's starting to kick in. All right, you all have yourselves